Okay guys, if you're a Sony fan, just like I am, I'm a Sony diehard fan, love pretty much almost everything they do. You're going to be highly disappointed in this video. So there are a ton of truly wireless earbuds out there now. People are realizing that they don't like headphone cables, phones are getting rid of the headphone jack, and just having complete freedom listening to your music is a huge plus. So obviously all these brands are getting in, and there's some that are really, really good and some that are just trash. In fact, most of them are trash. So when Sony decided they were gonna release their new ones, the Sony, first off, let's go ahead and point out that Sony needs to stop with these ridiculous branding names that are impossible to remember when you go to look up something. These are the Sony WF-1000X. Like, that's not marketable at all. Sony, you gotta come up with a better name. These are Sony's attempt at making truly wireless earbuds, and they're kind of piggybacking on the fact that their new noise canceling headphones are amazing. So let's come out with truly wireless earbuds, give it a similar name, and people are gonna eat it up. Well, I did. I went and picked them up. I was excited about it. I saw that there was a ton of features. Look at the charging case. The charging case is awesome. It just picks up, the earbuds sit in. That's I love the case. I love the fact that it's very discreet, very small. Okay, so let's get with the design. As far as a fit goes, you're not gonna have any issues. Sony really does put in a ton of earbud tips, the little hooks. There's not gonna be an issue there. So I figured with getting a good seal, I'm gonna get great sound. Also, Sony has the app that you can download to mess around with the EQ, also mess around with noise canceling and the adaptive sound that's around you. These things have a ton of features. So I figured we'd be able to hit a sweet spot somewhere in the sound. I was never able to do that. Battery life, first off, let's go ahead and talk about the battery life. Battery life, you're getting about 3 hours on a charge. That is actually that's decent. It's really good for truly wireless earbuds because obviously there's not a lot of room to house the battery, and so that's a huge plus. Oh, also with the 3 hour battery life, you get an additional, I think, 2 times of charge in this case, so you're getting about 9 hours total. That is not the best I've seen, and with a case this size, they definitely could have done a lot more. Controls on it are really simple. It's pretty much the one button deal. You have your power button on one side, and then you have your button on the other side to change different sound modes around you. As far as the sound goes, I took them out of the box, put them in my ear, and I got a good seal. So I thought right off the bat, this is a huge plus. We're gonna be able to have incredible sound. I was excited. These originally retailed for $200. Can be found about $150, and actually at this very moment on Amazon are all the way down to $100. That's not a good sign, and it's not a good sign with the, I think, 3-star review that it has out of 5. It may even be 2.5 stars, and I honestly think that's about where it should sit. Is the sound awful? No, it's not awful, but there's no bass at all. Mids and treble are okay. Treble's pretty bright. Mids, you're able to hear vocals pretty well. Soundstage, for the most part, is fairly open, especially with the adaptive sound. So it actually knows if you're walking or exercising or sitting, so it's trying to change the sound around you. And I would have liked to have seen them not work on those features so much and actually worked on the sound on these, because the sound ultimately, like I've told you guys before, it doesn't matter how nice the accessories are, it doesn't matter how nice the battery life is, it doesn't matter how good they look. If they sound like shit, it's not worth your money. And these sound like shit. Like, without a doubt, I can't recommend these to anybody based off sound. Even with a good seal, they just didn't do anything. Like, without having bass impact, they just felt flat all the time. And if you go into the EQ settings and start playing around with some of the other pre-built settings that they have in, your volume takes a huge hit. Like, very, very huge hit. I was never able to get them loud enough unless I turned the EQ off. And even at that point, they were just okay as far as volume goes. If there's ever been a time that I've been really disappointed in a product, it's been with these. It's one that I wanted to like. It's from a brand that I really like. And just ultimately, no matter what I did, I just could not be pleased with these based off the sound. So I am telling you right now, if you want to, it's 99 bucks right now on Amazon as of the day this video is being put out. I don't recommend them at $99. I still tell you at $99 you should get the Jam Transit Ultra wireless earbuds. They honestly just blow these things away. Like, Sony, you had an opportunity, and obviously you have the knowledge to come out with incredible earbuds. You just didn't do it with these. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you guys so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.